Morning everybody, just heading out now, just out of my little Wayfarer motel. If you're following me, it's quite a good little complex really. There's a backpacker side to it and then the motel side. A couple of people that I had dinner with last night, they actually got a self-contained room in the backpacking area. It was almost the same price as my room, but they didn't get their own kitchen, so just be wary of that if you're making your booking. But yep, heading off now. Pack feels pretty heavy because I've got a fair few supplies in it. But it's not going to be a tough day today, just getting through to the Krishna sanctuary. I gave them a phone call, going to have a meal there. There's 5 other people booked there tonight as well, so having a meal, everybody will be good. And I'll know who's really going to be hitting the rat in the forest with me tomorrow, and that's going to be the first real test. So looking forward to it. I'll check in as I get going. See you out there. Bye. So overcast today, which is actually pretty nice for walking. I actually didn't check out of my room till 10 o'clock because it is a short day. Thought there's no point rushing. So I'd probably grab a bite to eat, have a bit of a chat to my wife while I've still got mobile reception because it might be a few days. So that's the road down to Ahipara in the bottom, the southern end of 90 Mile Beach. So just hit the trail again now. There's the main street of Kaitaia. Pretty sleepy little town, but it's served me well. So farewell Kaitaia. So just the local dairy, which is a New Zealand term. Over in Australia we call them corner stores. When I first moved to Australia I kept mentioning the dairy and they all laugh at you and say, what are you going to do, milk a cow? So the footpath is running out here, so I never ever walk on the roads with my headphones in, always into the traffic unless there's a blind corner. And there's a sign up there saying that State Highway 1 Mangamuka, the closed road. I think there's some big slips over the road, so hopefully the amount of traffic on this road won't be as bad due to the slip and the closure. And I think we may actually walk through Mangamuka, so I'll get a look at it where most people can't drive here at the moment. But I'll put my phone away, keep my wits about me. 5k down this road, then I turn off into what I think is a gravel road. See ya. I can't believe it. Not even November and already got the Christmas decoration up. So here we are, this is the intersection, this is Ruaroa Road, so no more State Highway 1. I actually didn't find this section of State Highway 1 as bad as the road from Ahipara through to Kaitaia. I thought that was pretty bad. But onward and upward, here we go. Down to a gravel road now. This is more my style, looking forward to it, feeling really good. See you soon. So that section was 5k down State Highway 1. And it took me about an hour 15, so I'm sitting somewhere between 4.5 and 5k an hour. I was sitting at 5k an hour down 90 Mile Beach, but I was pushing myself a bit there just to keep up with some other hikers, just to ease the boredom. That was a really boring section. But this is probably more my pace, definitely now at the start of the hike. As I get my trail legs, maybe I will end up doing more around 5k an hour on the flat sections, but this is much nicer now, gravel road. Going through farmland, so starting to get really enjoyable now. See ya. Hello? What are you up to? Hey? What are you up to? Looking for a nosy? and sit on the road. You go home. You go home. Good dog, you stay there. We're worried about that dog. It's quite a nice, friendly dog, but seems to like to lie down in the middle of the road. Not very good. Well, this is the township of Takahui. I was looking forward to it. I thought I might go and get a nice cold drink and a chocolate bar or something, but Takahui, all it consists of is the local town hall, and that's it. Must be where all the local farming community come and congregate. And just round the corner down here, that's where I bumped into that dog. I turned around, it seemed to stay off the road, poor thing. Okay, only 3.2k to go, and I think I'm at my destination already, so it's been a lovely cruisy day. I'll see you when I get there. Bye. All eyes on me. Pretty tame. So this is a little creek. I must be really close to the accommodation now, but this is where they ask the TA hikers not to camp, because a lot of the locals use this as swimming holes and cooling down in the summer, which is fair enough. And it looks like it's taken me about 4.25 hours, so I probably was averaging about 5k an hour in the end. I had a little bit of a stop and a chat to the farmer where he was pushing those cattle down the road. Chatted to him for a while. He quite likes the hikers coming through, but said it's a shame we're not in the Hurricane forest. And I mentioned, I think it's the Kauri dieback. He thought that was an absolute load of rubbish. He thinks they're just too lazy to fix the track, but we'll let the locals thrash out the politics. So, but overall, it's just been a beautiful New Zealand day, beautiful weather, just walking through New Zealand countryside. That lovely horse wandered over for a scratch on her head, and yeah, I just really enjoyed it, not too strenuous. I know, yeah, I won't be saying that tomorrow. If you look up in the background here, I think this is the start of the Radia forest. If I zoom in here, I think these must be the first peaks, and somewhere in these hills here, there'll be a bit of a track where we climb up through the farmland up through here somewhere. But I'll get into the accommodation, I'll check in with you then. See ya. So this is where I'll rejoin the trail and head up there tomorrow. They're saying there 9 hours, but the trail notes are saying it's quite an underestimate. They're taking some people 2 days, and it's strange going up there where it's going to be really wet and muddy, but there's just no water. So I carried probably 1.5 litres of water today. I'll top right up. I'll have about 3.75 litres tomorrow. So a much heavier pack, and yeah, straight up into these hills. And I assume, I've got to go down here and find it, I think my accommodation for the night must be down this little road, so I'll keep going. So just found the accommodation. You can see the little rustic hut just in the background there. But I'm probably going to tent it because it's just such nice weather. So I'm all set up now at the Krishna sanctuary. As soon as I walked in, lovely couple fed me up straight away. Recognise a couple of hikers, don't know them as well as the other people I've already walked 90 Mile Beach with, but they all seem very nice. There is a little hut here and 2 little self-composting toilets just down the hill. This little orchard, they bought it 4 years ago. The house was here, but everything else, he's planted everything himself. Even got some little ponds here that they put in for some little fish and stuff like that. So lovely, peaceful little spot. And you can see that's the road. So I get up in the morning, I'm right on trail, and you might be able to see it, but just up the top of the hill here, just at the top of that grass is the road sort of heading on up. So as soon as I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna get going straight away, give myself maximum time just to get through this next leg, because I think this will be the biggest challenge yet. This one's a banana tree, there's a few bananas coming on here, and all sorts of fruit trees. There's some fruit inside this little hut thing here, some lemons and stuff there. But lovely, lovely little spot right on the trail, so no having to backtrack or anything. Highly recommend it if you're doing the trail behind me. The Krishna Sanctuary, great place to stay. See ya. ponds have made.
And if you give it a bit of a swing, it comes off easier than if you just try to push it.
You gave me an easy one.
Yeah, any little knobs in there. These are Maori potatoes.
Oh.
Asparagus. Oh, no, this was the bottom part that snapped.
Oh,
We'll still use that.
Okay.
So just maybe do half on one side and half on the other way. And yeah, just the darkness of the black plastic, it just kills the weeds, and also the heat as well. It's quite a good technique. Just get big shoots.
And then you can just reuse it.
Yeah, just reuse it. Yep.
Well, just quite a...
Okay, so we carried it up. The wheels up high, so there's 3 rollers in here, so they're further apart. The second time round, we'll put the rollers down and then go through. And now it's got a little tray and a filter there. Hopefully that taps off. If it squirts out, we have to fix that quickly. So it only goes one way. And clockwise. And you'll see the juice coming out. Okay, who wants some good muscles? We can do a bit right hand, bit left hand, work both sides. And 3 then you've got to watch that the tray doesn't overflow. It'll take a fair bit. And then put that bottle underneath. And then if you're going to do that at the same time as fill up, someone has to hold it, otherwise it might fall off. And it's got a little bit of lime or lemon juice in the bottom, which gives a nice little sour twang, and it's also antioxidant. So this fresh, they recommend use it within 3 days in the fridge. It's so nutrient dense, the bugs love it too. So 3 days. If you put a bit of lemon juice in it, it lasts for, they reckon, about 5 or 6 days. So like nearly doubles the time. So yeah, catch it when it comes out.